For 16 years, we've been building a site that's been called innovative, insightful, and informative. Now there's a new name for it. We're now NBCnews.com.
Toni Fratto, the ex-junior Miss Beauty Queen, was a tiny wisp of a girl in a prison suit when they brought her to see us.
I'm Keith.
We'd arranged our meeting in a small courtroom, not too far from her cell. The sheriff's people agreed to let her mother watch from an adjoining room, separated by a thick plate glass window. She could hear us. We could not hear her. So, two lines of communication. Ours with Toni, hers silently with her mother. We began by talking about Cody, the fiancé she seemed so afraid of losing to Mickey Costanzo.
There are people who say that you were very jealous and that you manipulated him into committing murder.
I was not jealous of Michaela. Yes, that one thing that I had wrote in my diary, but that was way long early in our relationship. It never was brought up again. Nothing ever recent.
Did you ever say to him, get rid of her?
No, I didn't.
Get rid of her or you lose me?
No.
Didn't say it's her or me?
No.
Didn't give him that choice?
Absolutely not.
And then we talked about the night of March 3rd, 2011, when she and Cody took Mickey to the desert and ended her life.
When you put yourself back there in your memory, what does that feel like inside?
My heart just sinks, and, you know, to be honest, it's like it takes my breath away. Like, it's hard to breathe and everything. It's not something, you know, you want to sit there and think about.
There are differing stories, so that's why I have to ask these questions.
Right.
And you hit her with a shovel?
Yes.
Why?
Because I was told to. I did not want to do anything to her and everything. He kept telling me over and over again, just do it. It's okay, just do it. And then I just remember him putting her down and him standing over her.
She was struggling, trying to get free.
Right.
Then you backed off.
Yes. I don't know what he was doing up towards the top of her body. I could not see because he was standing in the way.
And she insisted, in contradiction to that first confession of hers, that she did not help Cody with that slashing and stabbing.
And that you didn't hold the knife, that you didn't cut her.
Correct.
So it reduced your culpability.
You can say it, yes. I'm not trying to diminish my actions or anything of what I did, but I won't take responsibility for something I did not do.
Frequently, as Toni distanced herself from the crime, she looked through the glass to her mother, especially when the question turned to why.
I was too much in fear. I was scared, terrified.
Only reason she was there, she insisted, she was an abused woman, and she was afraid he'd kill her too.
When you're going through a type of abusive relationship, you don't always fight back with your abuser. To be honest, after finding everything out that I know now, I believe I was next.
Why would it kill you?
It was because I was a witness, and I was there with Michaela.
So, why is Mickey Costanzo dead? You'd have to ask Cody, said Toni Fratto.
I don't know his motive. I don't know. If I knew, I'd be more than willing to, you know, come out and say why, so it would make sense.
But he's just a lunatic, or what? I mean...
I don't know. I don't have an answer for that.
And when he says he doesn't know, why? believe him?
No. He's got to know why. There's a reason why he did this.
Was this version of her story finally the truth? Perhaps. And in any event, Mickey's family would have to be satisfied with what small consolations Tony Fratto offered.
I know sorry is not enough. If I could go back, I would. And protect her and make sure that this wouldn't happen and everything. That, you know, she would still be here today.
Can you see her face now? In your mind's eye?
Bits and pieces, yeah.
Probably be seeing her for a long time.
The rest of my life.
And with that, our interview ended. Tony Fratto never wavering from her story. The one she told when she cut that deal with the district attorney. The deal that could set her free as soon as 18 years from now. But of course, Tony couldn't know, leaving here, nor could we, that one more little surprise was waiting. Cody had said something very interesting just before Tony took her deal. Something buried deep in the court file, but now about to be revealed.